All right, so this is my review of the Cashel G2 saddle. Now, this particular saddle I bought 4 years ago when I switched from endurance to competitive trail. I am a bareback, stirrupless endurance rider. Competitive trail makes you use a saddle. That, and about the same time, I moved to a new farm where the trails have 1,000-foot climbs that are too steep for ATVs. So even though I was a mountain endurance rider, used to bareback, I needed something a bit on these mule paths. All right, so this Cashel has about 10,000 miles on it, 4 years of very heavy use. It's my main saddle that I prefer. If you look, there's very little wear on it for the amount of riding I've done. All right. Now, even the nylon strapping, this is all original. It's in pretty darn good shape. Now, one thing I do have to use, as you see, I use a breast collar, and this terrain is so steep, I do use a crupper. All right, so the fittings for these are very well used, but as you can see, I'm not seeing any fraying or anything. Now, the only complaint that I've had with this saddle is the way the stirrups are attached. All right, so if you are under 5 foot tall, you will not be able to use your stirrups. All right, I'm 4'10", don't use stirrups anyways other than to get on. So no big deal for me, but that may be a deal breaker for other people. The other thing you have to worry about, if it takes you some time to pull yourself up on a saddle when mounting from the ground, in other words, you're pretty heavy, it will roll. If you are light and you're very quick at the mounting from the ground, it won't roll. So it's really rider ability here. The other thing I've really liked about it is I use it with just a very thin Australian stock pad that has pockets for my drinks and stuff. It does not need one of those expensive pads. The other thing I've really liked about it is this handle. Now, this handle has actually saved my butt. I was on a trail ride with another person on a mule, the original mount that I bought this saddle for, a hard-to-fit mule. Mule got me off, took out a knee, literally took out one of my knees. It bent backwards, so I had a useless leg. The other leg had just gotten out of its brace from knee surgery. So I was a very weak individual when I hit the ground. The other rider did not assist me. So I literally had to grab this handle, get the mule to walk to, I think it was a big log, while I hopped, putting all my weight on this handle. And I was able to get back on it, but without that handle, I don't know what would have happened. It was not a good situation there. Needless to say, I've never ridden with that particular other trail rider again. Might as well ride solo. But other than that, would I buy this saddle again when this one wears out? The resounding answer is not only yes, but hell yes. I've been very impressed. Yes, it is a low-end saddle. Yes, people put it down because it is a low-end saddle. But you be the judge. 10,000 miles later, 4 years of heavy training, including green horses, endurance horses, fits everything from 16-hand built like a Frisian horse to this little Icelandic problem child that I am currently training out right now. So yeah, you can't beat it for durability, comfort. It's almost as comfortable as riding bareback on one of these nice round horses. The only thing I would change is the attachment for the stirrups.